Today has the potential of either being really good or absolutely terrible, and I don't think that there's an in-between. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. By the looks of it, everything's out here. I have off for once. We are trying to put the B20 in the Civic today. I got the rest of my bolts from Honda this morning. I'm nervous, but I think we have this. So honestly, we don't have that much prep work to do today. All we have to do is attach mounts, take off some brackets from the motor to put on our new brackets, and we're ready to throw her in. So we're gonna start by taking off the post mount by putting on my new engine mounts, attaching my rear T bracket, and then securing my last motor mount to the other side. All mounts are now secured. The Civic is now as low as I can get it because I don't have wheels on it because all my suspension is disconnected. And our chain is on. Now the best way I got told to do the chain is put it on the head and around the transmission bracket, and I'll show you here. So one goes on this side and it goes on this little bracket right here. And I got told that is the way to make it the most like secure and the most flat. So the next step is to clear out a pathway for my hoist and get this, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm so nervous right now. This time I am using chains opposed to straps, so nothing should break, and these chains are rated to I think 1,600 pounds. I made sure to get strong ones. I'm just a little bit nervous because I'm doing this by myself and I don't want anything to break or fall. I guess we just gotta send it, boys. You just gotta send it. This is totally one of those now or never moments. We got her hooked up, got the hoist out, we got it situated. I am literally freaking out right now because last time we dropped the motor, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to make sure I stay away from everything, so if anything does fall, nothing hurts me or crushes me. This chain, again, is rated for really high weight, so we should be fine. I'm just freaking out because I don't want to get hurt or mess anything up. Let's get it, boys. I guess it's time to send it. Let's get it. We are getting there. Right now we're having some clearance issues. We have to get this side down more, and then on the transmission side, we're not clearing this motor mount at all. So I'm gonna try to do some adjustments, lifting it and dropping it again and seeing what we can do here. I was doing a lot of time-lapsey stuff and I completely ran out of storage on my SD card. But where it sits, still needs more adjustments. So right now what I'm working on doing is actually dropping the transmission side. So it goes underneath of my motor mount right here so that we can lift it back up into place. And once we lift it back up into place, that side should fall, this side should fall down, and we'll be good to go. So we do have a little bit more adjusting to do, but we're getting really close. Right now we are about an inch off in every single direction. You can see on the transmission side, we're getting there. This side, I'm just trying to scooch the actual T-bracket onto the motor mount, and then here we are still miles away. So it's a lot of adjusting. It's very tedious just to try to finagle everything on there, but we are getting close. It's just a lot of pushing and pulling and making sure we have clearance in every single direction, and it's tough, but staying motivated here, boys. So something I absolutely hate doing is backtracking. And what we had to do was take the motor mounts off and actually mount it to the block, because I'm having the troubles of it doesn't want to sit flat when it's going in. So if I put this on the T-bracket like this, it will be able to line up a lot easier. So I took off the transmission bracket and the T-bracket, so we are going to put those back on, and hopefully we can line everything up this time. Time for sketchy stories while I wasn't recording. I got my driver's side motor mount in by doing this because it wasn't even, so we had to jack up the transmission to make everything even. So now with that one in, what that means, the rest of this should go smoothly. So I can finally put the bracket back on the transmission side, mount that in, and the motor is in. Time for the moment of truth and the part I am absolutely terrified for. Let's release the chains. The motor is in. You know, I can't tell if it's because I'm absolutely exhausted for doing this for the past 3 hours, or I'm just emotional because we finally did this. We finally got the Civic motor in the car. I'm exhausted. We just went over this. It took me 3 hours. I haven't eaten yet. I am stupid tired. But boys, we did it. I didn't think I would be able to do this by myself in my backyard, but we got it done. We got it in the car. It took about three and a half hours to get all this done. I've never done swaps before, but we're learning. Now the next question I have is, will I be able to close my hood with this engine in there? Because I think it might be higher than the fenders, so we might have to get this hopway spacers for the hood, which I hate, but now I'm understanding why people do it, because this engine doesn't really belong in this car. So we're gonna try to close the hood and see if it works. I think my hood latch might have broken somewhere along the way, but it does close all the way. But what I did just notice is that it is hitting the very top bracket, so I might have to get hopway spacers on this thing. And for you non-Honda people, a lot of people, I feel like only Honda people I've ever seen do this. It's a spacer that goes on the hinge right here, so it raises it from like here to here. So it looks a little bit weird to me personally, but it's so you can fit bigger engines inside the car. So the next steps we really have to do is just plumbing, electrical. We have a lot of steps left, but this is the biggest step by far to getting this thing started and running. I could talk to you guys all day about how happy I am that we finally did this, but I'm absolutely exhausted. I still need to clean up everything out here, but the biggest step is done. The biggest obstacle is done. That dolly, I hope nobody wanted that back because I destroyed it because this motor was really heavy. But we got the motor in the car and I am so excited and hype about this. Hopefully that was the hardest part about all of this whole swap. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at it for a while probably, but I'm gonna leave you guys off here. So you guys can please do me a few things. Comment, like, subscribe, stay motivated, keep doing you. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.